saying, we're gonna keep order, you know what I'm saying, then that would have been acceptable with the Most High. But in reality, smoking ain't what's up, man. All right, talking all this shit about getting high and shit. These things in this world are supposed to be used for its purposes. Just like the poppy seed and the opium, man. You know what that nigga said? You can't. I don't like drinking. You can't get mad because you know. I do weed the way I like it. What about the niggas that be shooting up on heroin, man? You know what I'm saying?
Because a blunt don't suffice them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't get mad.
There's other drugs that are out there that people do. You know what I'm saying? You know, just because it hurt them or it don't hurt them.
And he saw himself tell you that smoking is bad because it messes with your lungs, man. Now I know, like the brother said earlier, y'all niggas are talking about drinking, but that's why the scripture says drink moderately. It don't say nothing about smoking moderately or even extra moderately because it could affect your lungs.
Or if you get drunk, you stay within your tent.
Yep. Yeah.
You don't go out and hit the streets. Okay? And you don't drink you drink for recreational activities. You know what I'm saying? To relax, like the brother said. You know what I'm saying? Not if America got you, America always gonna have us down. But sometimes you just drink to relieve the pain, numb the pain.
Yeah, that's all you're doing is numbing it.
You know?
So you sober up, reality back.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be a go-to to survive in America.
Yeah.
To endure in America. It's just you endure, and then every once in a while you just get a break, so to speak, a little break, which is liquor, you know? And it shouldn't be you shouldn't. Just like you say, you could do all these drugs supposed to be used for their purposes. Get that, the physician, you know what I'm saying? Because they brung that out. You know what I'm saying? These things are used for its purposes. You know what I'm saying? If you deal with whatever, all that shit, you ain't got no cataracts. You ain't got no shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? No sleep deprivation or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be fucking with that shit.
Show your appetite, all right.
You know? Just like what's that shit that women take when they're pregnant, when they're giving birth?
Prenatal?
No, not
epidural.
Not epidural. They take that it's a shot, but it's an opium shot. You know what I'm saying? Which is cocaine. You know, which comes from the poppy seeds. Okay? I forgot what the name of the shit was. Damn. Not. Yeah, but it's a certain type of drug it is. Alright. Yeah, you go ahead, brother.
This is scripture right quick. Job 13:4. But ye are fathers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all teaching that it's okay to smoke, y'all gonna end up having other people that might be watching y'all videos, oh, it's okay to smoke. And then they teaching people about the truth and mixing it with them lies that you can smoke, and then therefore you leading people astray, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not leading people through the straight gate. You're not leading people on the path of righteousness, but you showing them the path of righteousness and trying to give them a shortcut. You know, that's the whole point of sacrifice, man. Because we all smoked at a point in time before we got into this truth, and then that was a sacrifice, man. Because when we was in the world, that was our fucking comfort, man. We get stressed the fuck out. There's nothing to blaze up. You know what I'm saying? But when you come into these scriptures, that's why the scriptures is the comforter, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So you read this, like the brother's saying, it shouldn't be a go-to. Fuck, I had a bad day at work, I'm about to drink. Because tomorrow you might have a bad day. It's okay to do it, but don't do it on a fucking regular, man, because you still a slave. You know what I'm saying? You still a slave. So y'all telling people or thinking it's okay that y'all can smoke, you're going to be leading other brothers astray, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 19 and 22. It says, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence.
Yeah, because it seemed right. We brought out these scriptures. They bringing out scriptures to justify that you can smoke. But what you doing, you being physicians of no value, and you twisting the scriptures, man, to your own liking, to your own excuse. You know what I'm saying? To your own lust. That's the word. You know, your own lust. Your own lust. That's what you want, man. Because what happens? Lust come, and then what? Then sin, and after that, what comes? Death, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord end up killing you just because you want to have a blunt here in America.
Yeah, it's one of the terms is morphine. You know what I'm saying? Morphine, which is a medical. Yeah, it'll have you out of it, but it's used to numb pain. Is a medical use for it. So of course, if they give you morphine, there's nothing wrong with that. You ain't going off if they give you morphine. You know what I'm saying? But it serves its purpose. But if you taking that shit like Mike or something, like, you know what I'm saying, just to get it high off it, you know what I'm saying? It says use this world is not abusing it.
Yep.
Okay? It's not over. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ecclesiasticus 38 verse 4. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
Yeah, he that is wise will not hate them. That don't mean, you know what I'm saying, just like you got Xanax, you know what I'm saying, you got handlebars, you got oxycodone, you know what I'm saying, you got these drugs. Them drugs are to serve a purpose, man. You know, you're not supposed to be getting a recreational high off that shit, man. Okay? If you have a purpose, you know what I'm saying, then let it be that. Because guess what? If your ass drink, when I was in the world, I used to fuck with the I don't want to show niggas how to get high and shit, but fucking cough and colds. I think they took them out of Walmart across the counter. You know what I'm saying? You take about 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers, you're gonna be on cloud 9, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's a cold medicine. You take, you're supposed to take it for your, coughing, but you take about 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers, you're gonna get right. Like it's gonna be like you didn't smoke about two or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's over the counter, but that's excess. That's overdoing it. Therefore, it will get you high. What another thing is, you got lean, and guess what? You got NyQuil. The things that's damn near the same components, but lean is, promethazine is more potent. Yep. Okay? And where you get that shit from? The doctors, man. Prescribed medicine.
Can't buy that straight up.
So
I got alcohol, and you can buy that right off the shelf.
So you might say, oh, well, that shit is chemically induced. Well, that shit ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is, that especially with them legalizing it, a lot of stuff been grown in what you call that shit, the pharmacies and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they be fucking. I mean, if they messing with if they putting fish genes in a fucking strawberry to preserve it, what the hell you think they doing with everything else?
The Afghan, Kush, Bubba Kush, Granddaddy, and Purple, Blueberry, and all that shit, right? That shit ain't. They found it on Blueberry Island, man. They made that shit in the lab, man. Okay.
That movie Pineapple Express tell you that. You know what I'm saying? How they had the underground, they had all them different kind of weeds, and they had in that lab and shit. Yeah, and then what they do, they put it on the streets, man, and get y'all niggas hooked on it.
Just like what's that shit? I forgot the shit. They call it, the aqua shit, the aqua weed, whatever they call it. Dro, yeah. That shit grown in water. You know what I'm saying? That's not grown regular. That's some science lab type of grown weed. You're not gonna grow that in no dirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, that's some wicked. It's already wicked right there. Ain't growing in the dirt.
Yeah.
But the point is, it's supposed to be.
Dro don't got no seeds, huh?
Nope.
So you ain't supposed to smoke Dro.
Yeah.
Because it say every herb bears seed, right?
Yeah. It's supposed to be eating, man. You ain't eating it either. You
can't even eat Dro because it don't got seeds.
Somebody's the way you like it, man. You wicked, man. Just drink you some wine and sit your ass down and shut the fuck up and read and go do the work, man. It ain't about the way you like it, man. It's about how life give it to you, man. How the Most High set it out to be.
Yeah. Like he told Paul. You know what I'm saying? He told Paul when Paul had that thorn in his side, he was praying to the Most High to relieve that pain. He said, my grace is sufficient unto thee, man. That means everybody have a certain level of grace, meaning everybody have their own trials and tribulations that they're going to go through. Some might be the same as another brother, but everybody still have their own stuff. That's why that's why it says seek your own salvation, because I can't be like, oh, well, this brother handled this situation this type of way. I can look at it like that, but if I try to mimic that, I might end up making the wrong mistake. You know what I'm saying? So I have to, that's why you have to be your own self, man. You gotta be true to yourself. Yeah, and it's true. Yes, we a body, but we're all members of that body. Meaning we all got our job to do, man.
So and being a like, although we individuals, we gotta be on a like mind. That's getting up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's not being of the world. Okay, that's being occupied in the prophecies, man. Okay, not that, you know, ain't nothing wrong with talking about the nigga woman standing out in front of churches. We did it, but like. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't about that at this point, man. Because we almost up out of here. And us as our duties and our ordinances as prophets is to let the people know that America's going to be destroyed, man. All right? And bring that out constantly. Digging, Press TV, Al Jazeera, BBC, you know what I'm saying? CNN, whatever. If they come out and say something authentic at a point, okay? You're supposed to, you know, be into articles and things like that, man. All right, whatever source you go on, YouTube, you go on World Star. You know what I'm saying? Whatever outlet you go on to get information, it's supposed to, you know, it's supposed to be occupied in the prophecies, as the scripture says.
The scriptures, like it says in Matthew's, it says we're supposed to be worried about the weightier matters of the law and mercy and judgment, man.
Yeah, what he said, that's a light thing. So if it's a light thing, why are you getting kicked out behind it? You know what I'm saying? That's some shit you can handle on your own. I'm not gonna call the elders and bitch to them about my woman problems.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how to handle my woman. I just get rid of her. I'm not, you know, that's like something like that. You just get rid of.
They're gonna tell you anyway.
Yeah, get rid of the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Get a new bitch.
Yeah. Just like that, man. Just stop. If you like, man, no smoke on, don't do it. Just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? If it's that confusing and stressful to you, and you don't know and it keep coming up, man, just don't do it. You know, just like when I first came up in the truth, you know what I'm saying? And I talked to the brother when the brother was in the truth in the Wallace. And my first time meeting him, of course, I'm in the world. I'm asking him all kinds of questions, and one of the questions came up, well, what about smoking weed or eating meat? You know what I'm saying? You know what his response was? I'm not out here for that. I'm out here for these prophecies. With long S. You know what I'm saying? With long S. I'm out here for these prophecies. You know what I'm saying? So you should never be sending no video to the elders about smoking weed when you need to be getting a breakdown of second Ezra's. You know what I'm saying? Daniel's. You know, Revelations. It's bigger fish to fry than the weed, man. Okay, then your brain.
In your brain, I was about to say, in your brain, man.
Bigger fish to fry than that, man. Out here getting stoned and trying to find out if it's, you know, cause that shit'll get you going some other place, man.
Yeah.
Thinking some dumb shit, man. You know.
Go ahead.
That was into that. I had Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes what? They had more to that. Yeah, that's a long get up.
Yeah, that's 37. No, Sirach 37. Or it might be 38.
I can start it from the top.
That's what I wanted.
This is Ecclesiastes 38 and verse 1. It says, honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which you may have of him.
Yeah, honor the physicians for the uses which you may have of him. So physicians are doctors, so to speak, or, you know, that's all they are, doctors, you know what I'm saying? Okay, go ahead.
For the Lord hath created him.
Yep.
For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king.
So what is weed? Weed ain't, is it healing you? You know what I'm saying? Or is it making you docile? Okay? I know, I'm pretty sure damn near 80%, 70% of the brothers that came from the world into the truth were smoking weed at a point, and y'all can attest that stuff make you docile, man. It don't help you concentrate. Believe me. It don't. You know what I'm saying? You cannot. Okay? Go ahead.
The skill of the physicians shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be an admiration.
Okay, go ahead.
The Lord
Can I say something?
Yeah.
And it's not talk. I mean, like the brother said, it is the doctors in these day and age, but and it's also like Elder Tahar and them and all the elders, how they, you know, they got that physician site. You know what I'm saying? They will be our physicians. If you're going through something, you can relay that to them, and they can probably find, you know, different herbs or a tincture or something to help you out. You know what I'm saying? But in a sense, spiritually, definitely, when it comes to you wanting to heal yourself, definitely go to the elders before you go to Esau. You know what I'm saying? You know, if it comes down to it, you might just have to fucking headache, you pop 2 Tylenols or some shit like that, man. But you got outlets, you got real shit, which is this whole chapter is about, man. I just want to say that.
It says, the Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
The water.
Yeah,
The water.
Not the apple. The apple kush. Go ahead.
Was not the water made sweet with wood? He says, was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known? And he that giveth men skill, that he might be honored in his marvelous works.
Basically, everything serves its purpose, so it can uphold that purpose. So if you dealing with anything of the marijuana substance, it has to be for sleep deprivation or cataracts or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or appetite. It has to have a sincere purpose to it. You know, if you got your melatonin's off and you know, you got that sleep deprivation, you know, me, I take chamomile. You know, chamomile tea. It helps me go to sleep. You know, but like I had a relative at a point in time. They had a high motive, for lack of better words. You know what I'm saying? They went to the doctor, the modern day physician, and they got prescribed with Xanax. But they were abusing it, man. Damn near in a coma off that shit, man. You know? But they got prescribed that from a physician. They ain't smoking it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they're abusing it. You know? But that shows that the stuff's supposed to be served for its purpose. You know? Use it for its purpose and that's it. Okay? And don't use it outside, because you can chop the Xanax up and snort it. Don't do that. That's stupid. Or you can roll it up and lace your weed. You know?
Just like Kool-Aid. You ain't gonna snort Kool-Aid, nigga. You use it to make some drink. You know? Just,
yeah, certain things is common sense not to be fucking with, man. Or ecstasy and all that. You know not to be messing with that type of. Just drink and then and deal with the scriptures, man. Unless you using these things for a purpose. If you got opium in your house, or if you got codeine, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, it better be for a purpose. You better have a back ailment and a doctor prescribed it. You know what I'm saying? And it better not be gone in 2 days. You know? Go ahead. And you know, y'all, you getting high, man. You're getting high. You're not sitting here talking about you light a blunt. It's that lighting a blunt shouldn't even come out your mouth, man. You know?
if you were sincere about it.
I knew for a fact that smoking was bad. You know? It's destructive to your body, man. Okay? Go ahead. And you can talk all that about wine, and wine just does it. Wine helps your blood cells out, man. Talking about destroys blood cells. Man, that wine helps your blood. You're supposed to drink red wine. You know, a doctor will encourage you to drink red wine. So, what you saying is bad. I was trying to bring out the negatives to it. The Lord said you can drink wine. Okay? He said you can eat the herbs that bear seed, but it don't say smoke it, and it don't say just getting stoned, man. You ain't got no ailments. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, with such doeth he heal men, and taketh away their pains. Of such doeth he...
Such do he heal men, and taketh away their pains. Okay? Go ahead.
Of such doeth the apothecary make a confection, and of his works there is no end, and from him is peace over all the earth.
Okay, let's go ahead.
My son, in thy sickness be not negligent, but pray unto the Lord, and he will make thee whole.
So if you stressed out in this world, first off, your just like I said earlier, your drug should be faith.
Yep.
That's your main drug. You're supposed to. That's the first dose you should take. Okay. And if that don't numb the pain fully, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta deal with it. But sometimes you can take a drink of liquor. Okay. Take a drink of wine. All right. Go ahead.
Leave off from sin and order thy hands aright.
Leave off from sin and order thy hands aright. Something y'all ain't doing right, man. That your mind ain't strong enough to deal with the world.